Hey everybody, your host AMF1534 here, and I'd like to welcome you to my second installment of my three-part series of the anniversary of Nintendo's 25th anniversary, and we're playing Super Mario 2 this time. Here's a little bit of the storyline, because this game is completely different than all of the rest of the Mario games by far, so I'll let you kind of read up on it a little bit. I don't even think I necessarily need to go into detail on the backstory of this game, but I might as well do it anyways. So what the point is here, let me choose a character first. I'm actually going to play a lot of this with Toad, which is really weird because I know a lot of people totally bag on him like he's a piece of shit, which I assure you he is not. But anyways, yes, obviously this game is 153% different than all the other Mario games that have ever been made, i.e. the no point system, the ability to choose characters, and enemies that you've never ever seen before. And that is exactly what you get yourself into when you play this. Why, you ask? Well, this game was totally stolen. The entire thing was actually from a game made solely in Japan, not here. It was called Doki Doki Panic, and it was weird. That's all there is to it. I remember the first time I played this game, I was like, what the hell is this? Even though I was, you know, not very old. I was probably just a few years old when I first played it, and I definitely did not have that type of language at that age, but if it were to translate into now, you would get the idea. It was just strange. The entire thing was just awkward. But, nonetheless, it is a Mario game, and I enjoyed it as a kid, for the most part, despite its sheer weirdness and all. And like the last one, I'm going to play all the way through. I'm not going to take any shortcuts. I will show you where a couple of them that I know of are, though. Like this one, for instance. Apparently, there we go. Yes, if you hold down for a little while, your character should start to flash. Even though he's not like this. Even though it's, for whatever reason, not doing it. But you get the idea. It'll allow you to jump higher. So if you take a bomb out, and you throw it down there, even though I dab my timing off a little bit. Come on. There we go. You can blow out the wall, go through the door, it'll take you to the end of the level, where you'll be fighting the boss. But we're going to go this way first, because we have another one of these chemical bottles, which takes you to an alternate reality, which is totally awesome, by the way. Yeah, and you have an actual, like, hit points gauge in this game, which is weird enough. If you find a mushroom in this extra phased-out world, you get another hit point. Kind of like heart containers in Zelda. You kind of get the idea what we're going at there. Like, look at these things. Look at these enemies. These things are just fucking weird on a whole. They're just strange. Like, the Shy Guys are just regular people walking around with, like, tribal masks on and things. And you can, you know, throw things off the screen and they'll appear on the other side of it like that. Oh, I would have almost hit him. That would have been so tight. But, you know, no such luck. At least, at the very least, whoa, hello. You can use these guys and ride them up. I don't really know what their purpose is. They're like bugs that have the smallest legs ever. But at least it like follows a world system, kind of like the regular Mario games did, but the bosses are nowhere near anything. Like this, for instance, Birdo is what we got here. It has an orb inside of its stomach, if you can't tell, and he shoots eggs out. Probably the easiest boss ever spawned by any game ever. And your end of the level, the flagpole from Mario 1 is now a giant, like, eagle/hawk's head. Makes all sorts of sense, doesn't it? I disagree, fully. And there's a slot machine game that you can obtain coins with in the, like, the Twilight Zone area with the chemical bottles. If you pick up the weeds that are down there, you can get extra coins. If you can manage to at least get a cherry, being your first one, you'll automatically get 1 extra life. Or if you can match up 3 of anything else, you'll get some extra lives. Unfortunately, I'm not very lucky right now. God, I'm gonna end up failing all of these. Yeah, there we go. Sometimes you just gotta be fast. Okay, so the difference between all these people, I'll kind of go into a small explanation. Actually, I'll show you. will be Peach. Even though I'd rather not, but I'll do it anyways just to humor it. Her special ability is that she can hang in the air for extended periods of time, which comes in handy sometimes, but it takes her for fucking ever to pick things up. That's the thing I like about Toad, is that he can't necessarily jump very high, but he can pick things up lightning quick, and that is very useful, to me at least. So other than that, you know, she's pretty much worthless in my mind at least. It takes her just too long to do everything. Yeah. Down in here. God damn it. I hate this thing. This guy used to actually freak me out when I was a little kid. Just because he's a floating mask. You know, as long as you're holding that key over your head, he's gonna have a hit out for you. And if he hits you, he's going to take 1 point away. Obviously, you lose all 3 points, you're going to die. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Now you gotta be careful here. With this... Ah, shit. That's the wrong way. Oh, you idiot. God damn it. This game has a better grasp of the checkpoint system than the first Mario game does. That one, for whatever reason, is just, like, not all there as far as checkpoints go. Sometimes it'll give you what you want, and sometimes it will just be, like, totally way off base. Watch out for these guys, the silver ones, because they shoot little, like, ball bearings at you. Shit. Yeah. Okay, so what's going to happen here? Yeah, I knew there was one of these guys here somewhere. The only problem is, don't necessarily go through this thing yet. Because if I'm not mistaken, which I probably am, as we all know. Oh, that was bullshit. Yeah, don't let your bombs explode off screen because you won't be able to get the things for it. Yeah, make sure you blow up the things down there so you can get your extra life, or your extra heart piece. It's very important. And then we can continue on some more. Yeah. Now, shit. No, get off of me. Get off of me. Yeah, there we go. Leave off, leave off. Yeah, there we go. Alright, back to this whole thing again. That would have been really nice to have that chemical bottle right here. I think that if you hit a certain amount of enemies, you'll get that floating heart from the screen, which in some instances can be very, very helpful. I'll kind of give you the rundown on those cherries that were floating around here in just a minute, while I kill another birdo here. Always coming back and asking for more. I like how they at least made the princess look a little more like a human being in this one. At the end of Mario 1, she looked really, really awkward. Kind of like she got hit in the face with a tire iron or something. But, you know, it's very crude 1985, year before the Challenger exploded NES graphics, so you can't really bash them too much for it, but whatever. Now, we will be Luigi, because he's awesome. World 1-3. Lovely. Luigi's thing. He can jump a lot higher than everybody else. And, let me explain very quickly these floating cherries in case you were wondering about those. If you get 5 of them, you will get a star. It's the only way in this game that you can get star power. Star power! And Luigi has inverted colors and turned black. He is now what the popular community calls a Negro. Which I have no problem with him, I don't. But he also is very slow at picking things up, which can be quite the pain in the ass. But use your chemical bottle there, or your potion, or whatever you want to call it. Ooh, I just got a time stop. Player Green has stopped time. Thought I'd use a nice little Gauntlet Dark Legacy, Gauntlet Legends reference there for you. Just because I love that game. You guys would know that because I've already done an LP of it. Oh boy. I'm not going to go in there just yet because I can go down. Oh, I can't go down here. Actually, a quick thing. If you had that potion and you bring it over here and use it on this, use the potion on this door, and you go down in here, it's a warp zone. It'll take you to World 4 if I'm not mistaken. But that's not what we're doing. Instead, we're going into a warehouse, I guess, is what I'm getting out of this here. And there's weird, like, mushroom block things. I don't know. I don't really understand some of the things in this game, but it makes sense because it's not a genuine Mario game. And you cannot throw these things if you're standing under one of these. You have to be away from it. So the laws of physics in some ways do apply here. Ooh, I didn't think I was going to make that. If you're not Luigi, you're going to have to stack those blocks together in order to get up there, because it's just not going to happen. Why I went up first and not down, you're going to find out. Because you're going to need a key. That key right there, inhabited by 5 more of these mask things. Now here's the key. Play on words, you know. If you kind of notice there, if you don't have the key with you, he'll leave you alone. But if you have the key, he's going to pursue you pretty hardcore. Oh, Jesus. Go down, senor. These keys can be used as a very lethal weapon as well. I don't need that heart, so it can just get out of my life. Ah! I got hit. There goes the season. Alright, watch out for the spikes. I believe that might be an instant death if it happens. But once again, do not quote me on that. I'm the kind of person that I'm not really one to do like test runs of games before I do let's plays of them. Star power, inversion of color, palette swapping things. Anyways, yeah, I'm not one to really do like test runs of games before I do LPs of them. I just like to pick it up and play. And I think that makes it a little more fun. It makes it a little more improvisational because you forget things. And it makes it more genuinely fun if you're kind of having to go off of sheer, like, intuition and memory. This guy, just weird. A rat wearing sunglasses in the middle of a warehouse throwing bombs. The way you can kill him, obviously, if you can see what I'm doing, is you catch the bombs that he's throwing midair and you you kind of place them up there at him, and he will die. Just like that. And we are now done with World 1. And we have to do this some more, and I'm probably going to fail another 8 or 9 times. Like I said, if you can get a cherry, you are guaranteed at least 1 life. But you have to get it in the front. It has to be the very first one you get, otherwise it will not count, see? That's exactly what I'm talking about. Oh, so close. Free life. Yeah, baby. Nice, another one. That is excellent. Oh, sweet! Alright, we got a bunch of lives. And now we'll be Mario. And here's the thing about Mario, as we start World 2-1 in the desert. Mario is the prototypical, no special thing to him whatsoever kind of guy. He's the everyday, hard-working man, is what he is. Picking up snakes. You know, doing what he does best. Hey, it's like the shape of a smiley face. Ah! Oh, shit. Well, you've now witnessed what it's like to be small in this game. An oversized head with an incredibly small body. I do like the music in this game, though. It's very catchy. That's always been one strong suit of Mario games. They have a very, very catchy soundtrack. Even though it's not genuinely their own. I will allow it. I'll allow it. Now I'm gonna go into all of these because I cannot remember for the life of me which one is the one that I'm supposed to go in. Ooh, I put it right on top of the thing. Yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Anyways, picking up radishes, or whatever these things are. I always thought they were radishes, even though I'm probably very wrong. Watch out for the quicksand! That was an awesome throw. It's the kind of thing where it makes you really happy when you have an awesome throw like that falling away. Good gravy. Ow. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. There we go. So, we have completed the very first world, and we're starting up the second one. Oh, shit. And we're invincible with the Mini-Man! We're going inside of a pyramid, apparently. Nothing more sensical than going inside of desert pyramids. What exactly will happen? How much further will we get? And how long will this LP take? Well, stick around for the next one. Wow, I forgot what the pause menu looks like. And we'll start this up next time. So, I'll see you guys later. Happy anniversary, Nintendo.